You know, so in my mind, I would think that everybody knows about Impact Yadkin, but I'm probably wrong. So, Mr. Hoosier, if you would, please come up and tell a little something about Impact Yadkin.
Impact Yadkin has the privilege of serving Yadkin County through rebuilding homes, wheelchair ramps, or just helping people in need through power bills or medical bills, or any way that we can give back to them. And each year we are able to give back to about 50 homes, and every other year through Impact Yadkin we're able to give back to about 150 homes. And in the past 8 years of Impact Yadkin, we've been able to minister to about 500 families in Yadkin County through construction, building, but most importantly through the sharing of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I thank you for giving in a tremendous way to this ministry.
So, and we are blessed enough to also deliver a check for $2,200 to Impact Yadkin.
Thank you, and on behalf of we have 51 churches that are a part of Impact Yadkin. I want to be on behalf of them to say thank you as well.
All right, and so next I'm going to bring Brother Eddie Tyson. They do a food bank right up the road at New Vision Church, and I'm going to let him tell you a little something about the food bank.
Well, first of all, is anybody having a good time tonight? Yeah. I don't guess you heard me. Is anybody having a good time tonight? Yeah. Okay, you heard me that time. Before I say anything, I want to thank the committee. I want to thank Mark Hobson and these guys for having a vision for East Bend, North Carolina. Let's give them a hand. Come on. We're privileged up at New Vision. We have a food pantry. We do it once a month on schedule, but we're available every day of the month. If you need help with food, if you know somebody in our community that needs help, please call me. Amen. We would be honored to help you, and we got a heart for the community just like you guys do. And again, I want to say thank you to this awesome committee. Thank you, guys. Don't tell me we don't serve a good God, amen? Come on, let's give the Lord a hand clap tonight. Come on. Hallelujah. This is going to put a whole lot of groceries in a whole lot of families' cupboards, amen? I want to thank you guys for supporting the cruise in, and I definitely want to thank these guys for having a vision. God bless you.
All right, so you've seen what God put together. You know, I didn't think this cruise in would turn to be as big as what it is. Now, Mark said in the beginning it would be this big. And I had a little bit of doubt. But I've been proved wrong. But I think this goes to show a lot about the community that we live in and what can happen when a lot of people give just a little. God has put it on a lot of people to give $100 here and $5 there. And all that amounted together, we gave $2,200 each to these three, but we can't even imagine what they're going to be able to spread and give out from that. Huh? You sure? Well, I want to thank Mark. So Mark called me and said, Chris, here's what I'd like to do. And I said, Mark, I sure am awful busy. I got an insurance business, I got an auction business, I got a wife and kids. I try to support at least 2 church meetings. I'm involved with a committee thing, and I'm busy. But let's be honest. Everybody's busy. Dennis, are you busy? Dennis is busy every time I see him. Everybody's busy. But that was I was going to get out of it, and I said, Mark, I'm awful busy. I don't know, bud. He says, well, Chris, he said, I hate to do it, but you know, I'm asked it. Well, Mark's my friend. And he has been for a long time. And my wife will tell you, when a friend asks for something, I don't know how to say no. So that's how I got into this. And I think he done Inky the same way, and he done Bob the same way, and Charles. So that's how we all got into this. You can stop me anytime. Anyway, well, you keep thinking about it. But listen, you know, and I am probably one of the biggest sinners there is in this entire town, okay? And I probably am as weak as anybody in the world on faith. But you know, in the instruction book it says faith the size of a mustard seed can move a mountain. Now I believe that. Can I get up and can I walk that every day? No. If you don't believe me, ask Twinkle. She made a statement one time, said, Chris, you can deliver a great Sunday school lesson about faith, but you can't get up out of the bed and live it every day. And talk about smacking a man in the mouth. Now that did. But I believe God was just using her to help me grow. And you know, people ask me a lot of times about Jesus, and I say, you ain't gonna believe what Jesus can do. Look at me. And I'm not going to stand up here and tell you about all my sin. But I can tell you what the love and the grace and the mercy that God can give you. You can't earn it, you can't buy it, you can't work for it. It's a free gift that He is begging you to take. But you do have to ask for it. And it's very simple. We as men, we make it complicated, all right? I have fought God. I have fought Him tooth and nail in my life. God, I can't show up for church all the time. I get drunk on Saturday night. I can't go to church on Sunday. Well, I cuss every day. God, I don't need to be hanging out with that church group. I've been pretty reckless in my life. I drive fast and run hard as I can. And Lord, you don't want me hanging around with them people. Well, I was wrong.
Burned your mama to death.
And I still sin pretty much every day. But every night, I still feel the love of Jesus. And I'm wanted. I'm loved. And I'm never alone. I wish that I was a grand speaker. I wished I had the magic words that could convince everybody that it'd be just like a flashing light and they'd say, oh, he's right and I got to run to Jesus. I wished I could do that. Because I really do hope and pray that no one spends their eternity in hell. But let me tell you something. Hell is real. Don't think it's not. And I know that everybody's not going to make it to heaven. Everybody won't. There's some that will refuse the gift of Christ. But that don't mean that I can't pray. It doesn't mean that I can't pray for that to happen. I've been drunk and I've been high. But I'm going to tell you something. If you've never experienced Jesus in your heart, you have not experienced the greatest high there's ever been, I promise you. I can't come up with words to describe it, but I can promise you, just as sure as I'm standing here, if you'll try Jesus, you'll get a whole new meaning of being high. I promise you. Mark, come on, try it.
Amen.
I'm not.
I bet he didn't even know that was his mom.
I rely on Him. He does the talk. I just want to say thank you for supporting this. It's just a vision. God made it happen. God made it happen. I don't want to. No. Thank you for making this happen. Thank God. Thank everybody that rode with me. I'll ask you to do it again next year. I just want to say there's, as far as the non-profits that we've affected, There's been a total of 19 nonprofits and ministries total that's had a part in this, and I hope affected in some good way. There's been 59 businesses involved. That's who made this possible. You bought t-shirts. You bought all the stuff that we tried to sell you. That's what made this possible. I just want to say thank you.
All right, so we're going to bring the way back up. We're going to have a little more music. We're going to have a good time. All right, a couple things I forgot. Yes, Larry. Okay. How about when we come down? We'll Okay. You want us up here or down there?